So with these types of questions, it's important to rewrite this as xm minus xm plus 1 and generate a bunch of these terms. So for example, if m was 1, this would be x1 minus x2, 1 plus 1 is 2. Then you do the same thing for the next value of m, which is 2, x2 minus x3, which will be 2 plus 1 is 3. And the reason you're doing this, and I think these come up in many other questions as well, so it's a matter of how familiar you are with these. So that would be 4. And what you'll note here is that when you start adding them, these terms would drop out. And that's the strategy we will take. So this would be 5, and then x5 minus x6 would be 6. And then if you go to, let's say, x99, m is 99, this would be 100. So you'll see if you add them, these terms would all drop out. And on this side, we'll get x1 minus x100. That's the strategy to get to this, just adding them. And on this other side, we'll get 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 all the way to 100. And then x1 is minus 1, and I can move it to the other side. And minus of x100 would be 1 plus 2 plus 3 all the way to 100. So sum of first 100 natural numbers. This is n times n plus 1 over 2. So that would be 100 times 101 over 2. So 50 times 101. That's 5050. And note this is a negative, so x of the 100th term would be minus 5050, which is choice C. So I think when I did this question, I first was writing explicitly x sub m plus 1 as minus m plus 1, and then generating the first few terms. That's generally what I do. I mean, you know, you would get, let me just see what I got here. So x1, x2 was minus 3, x3 is minus 6. And some of you may also end up doing that. But you notice here is that, yes, that difference is 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going up. But that's not going to help us. So it was later kind of making that observation that if I were to stack these and add them, and this strategy is used in a lot of the questions. So make sure you can identify it. Sometimes I do it immediately, but for example, I didn't in this case. Ended up generating this and realizing that's not going to work. So then started looking at that. So yeah, keep that in mind. The answer here is C.